afternoon from almost sunny Sussex, Taste Buddies. It might start raining in a minute. It did start off really, really sunny though. Anyway, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to make for you a fantastic recipe that my mum used to make always in the summer when I was a kid, and it's called a summer sauce to go with pasta. Absolutely beautiful. All that's in this sauce are just some fresh ripe tomatoes and all your summery herbs. Parsley, basil, mint, some fresh thyme, dried oregano. It's the only one we're using dried because it's very potent when it's fresh. Sea salt, pepper, some garlic and some oil. So let's get cracking. Okay, so we're going to start off with our garlic. And now because we're using it raw, we need to take out the sprout that's in the middle. So if you just cut down and then just lift the sprout out like that. These ones are quite small, it's not too bad, we're not going to lose much. And then we need to chop it really, really finely so it goes everywhere. The easiest way to get your garlic really finely chopped is put your knife on top and really press down and break it up. And then just go through it with your knife really, really finely. Okay, now our garlic is finely chopped. We're just going to put that in our pot and we're going to move on to our herbs. Right, now it's time to chop up our herbs. So we're going to take the leaves off our mint. We don't need much mint compared to the others because it's quite strong. So we'll just those. And we're going to grab the parsley and our basil and get them all together in a nice little bunch like that and finely chop them. Get rid of the stalks. Go through them once again. Perfect. And into the pot. And of course, a little bit of fresh thyme out of our pot here. Just going to cut off a few little sprigs. And just pick those leaves off into the pot. Like that, nice and easy. Right, now we need to finely dice our tomatoes. We're not going to discard the center of them, literally just the sprout tip there. And then we're going to go like that. Cut them into slices and then hold it together and across the other way to dice it. Always minding your fingers. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to add the last of our tomato to our pot, along with the rest of our ingredients. So we've got about a couple of teaspoons of dried oregano, and we want a nice, good pinch, or couple of pinches, of good quality sea salt flakes. Beautiful. Some black pepper. And now all we're going to do to this is just add some olive oil and mix it in and let it marinate at room temperature for no less than 4 hours. Afterwards, it's good to keep it in the fridge, obviously, but the longer you let it marinate for, the better the end result is going to be, so we're going to mix up some way so you can see. Going with quite a bit of olive oil, maybe about 5-6 tablespoons worth. Usually about one for every tomato. I'm going to give that all a good mix in. Oh, it is so fragrant. It's absolutely beautiful. Drizzle more oil. And now we're just going to put the top on that, and we're just going to let it marinate, and we'll get back to it with our pasta in about 3 or 4 hours. Cheers. Right, here we are, 4 hours later. Welcome back, and it's time for us to plate up. So this lovely mixture of tomato, garlic, oil and herbs has just been marinated in there, and all the flavors have been fusing together. In the meantime, we've literally just boiled some pasta, which we're going to dress with most of the oil from our pot. Remember, this is raw, you don't need to cook it. You can cook the garlic a little bit in the beginning if you like. My dad prefers it like that. I prefer it raw, like my mum makes it. There we go. We're going to keep that, the rest to put on top. So we're going to give that a good mix in. Make sure our pasta's nice and coated everywhere with all that lovely fragrant oil and juice from the tomatoes. Smells divine. And now, time to plate up. There we go. A little bit of extra on top. Just finish that off. Just a nice basil leaf there in the middle. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. My mum's summer sauce. Oh, it's like being a kid again. Thanks for this recipe, Mum. Till next time, keep on cooking.